Good evening, everyone. I'm Dan Green.
And I'm Erin Clark. We are beginning tonight again on the storm watch. Tonight, mandatory evacuations in place in several Central Coast communities. In Carmel and Carmel Valley, people living along the Carmel River have been told to get out. The river was expected to hit flood stage starting at 4 today and then peak at 8 tonight. People living near the river from the Los Padres Dam to Mission Fields have been told that they really should leave. Red Cross has set up an evacuation center at Carmel Middle School.
Several homes in Royal Oaks had to be evacuated today after a mudslide. This is on the 600 block of Lewis Road. Everybody did get out safely, but the house has been red tagged. House next door is now in danger of coming down as well.
Mandatory evacuations are happening in the Bolsa Knolls neighborhood in North Salinas. There is widespread flooding into the streets and nearby homes from the Santa Rita Creek and runoff from the fields.
We have live team coverage on today's storm and the mess that's been left behind, beginning with our chief meteorologist, Lee Solomon. Right now, Lee, we're watching creeks and rivers.
Yeah, we certainly are, and the reason is because there's actually more rain moving into the area right now. Of course, we don't need any more of that, but unfortunately, this is the case. The actual front, we were in the warm sector of this storm last 24 hours. Now we're going to see the cold punch with the cold front, so winds are ramping up again. You can see Doppler radar is starting to pick up on some very heavy rain in the Santa Cruz Mountains the last 3 hours, and that will continue, and some of that moderate to heavy rain is starting to make its way southward into areas like Salinas and Monterey, and it will eventually get all the way down the Big Sur coastline once again. Let's take a look at some of the creeks and rivers. Now, the Carmel River expected to just get to about moderate flood stage at 10.5 feet. Moderate flood stage is technically at 11 feet, but again, they are urging folks that live along the Carmel River, if you're in low spots, those homes are in danger of flooding here right through this evening and into tonight. And of course, when the sun goes down, it makes matters that much harder to evaluate. Pacheco Creek, we've had flooding there, of course, already numerous times. That continues to flood. We've had, of course, the levee breaks, but we've also had flooding now up to the bank full. So we're talking about the river coming over its banks at 16 feet. It's at 13.5 now and continuing to rise, and that will continue to be the case through the evening. Salinas River near Spreckles. This one, we got about another day until it actually peaks. This will be tomorrow at about this time. River expected to crest around 25 feet. That's moderate flood stage. It's at about 18 feet right now. And the San Lorenzo expected to come up to about 17 feet, which would put it in minor flood stage. So, of course, we're looking at Paradise Park, Felton Grove. Flash flood warnings are up for the Pacheco, and we'll continue to see that as the rain continues to come down. We'll talk about winds as well. That's also a factor, Dan, with trees and power outages.
All right. Thank you, Lee.
Just keeps coming. Thank you, Lee. More on the evacuation orders in place tonight. One of them in the Bolsa Knolls neighborhood in Salinas, where an entire neighborhood is underwater. And that's where we find Action News reporter Felix Cortez. Felix?
And Aaron, Dan, earlier today, the Santa Rita Creek was overspilling its banks, and at that time, a voluntary evacuation order was put in place. 3 hours later, it turned into a mandatory evacuation. A flood at Santa Rita Creek and runoff from nearby fields was too much to handle for this Bolsa Knolls neighborhood. By noon, there was a flurry of activity as neighbors helped each other sandbag their homes.
That's really good that everybody helps. What else are you supposed to do? You know, you got to take care of your street. You live on it. We live here. We got to deal with it. I just didn't think it was going to be this bad.
I was kind of did because we live right next to it, but my dad kept on saying, oh, that's not going to overflow. But I woke up to this morning and it happened.
The corner of Paul Avenue and Denner, just off San Juan Grade, was inundated with water, deep enough in some spots that this longtime neighbor brought out her kayak and paddled down the street.
I'm not making light of it. I've got 6 inches of water in my garage, but what can I do? There's, we've got everything we can sandbagged up and just hope that it doesn't get any higher.
A late afternoon break in the weather allowed the floodwaters to recede, but not the danger. People continue to haul sandbags. By late afternoon, a voluntary evacuation had turned into a mandatory evacuation. Sheriff's deputies and firefighters going door to door warning people they should leave. By then, some were ready to get out.
We just don't want to put our family in danger. Yeah. It's pretty scary, and especially for the little ones.
We're here to assist people out of their homes, and that's one of the reasons why we're strongly encouraging everybody to leave now. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to be rescued.
And back here live at the Santa Rita Creek, and of course, emergency personnel will be closely monitoring the creek levels, as should residents. With more rain on the way, it's expected to flood out here again. And again, that mandatory evacuation will remain in effect until further notice. And again, the warning going out to residents out here in the Bolsa Nose areas, you should be closely monitoring the water level out here. Be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Aaron, Dan.
All right, Felix, thank you. The Red Cross has activated an evacuation center in Salinas. It's at the Northminster Presbyterian Church on 315 East Alvin Drive. The SPCA for Monterey County is there as well, providing assistance, so pets are welcome.
Crews are keeping a very close eye on the San Lorenzo River. It is expected to crest and flood, or expected, I should say, to flood tonight. Communities nearby are preparing to evacuate. Action News reporter Phil Gomez has been there throughout the day. He's live in Santa Cruz with more.
Well, Dan, it's another anxious day for Santa Cruz County communities. They can't take a day off from the stress potential flooding brings.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's not fun moving around for sure.
Residents living along the San Lorenzo River were on high alert for flooding as a powerful new storm dumped large amounts of rain on an already saturated region where water banks are under major stress.
I didn't sleep much last night because you hear the sound and you can't differentiate whether it's the rain or the river. So you do have the worry that the river might get much higher than what's forecast.
A reverse 911 warning about potential flooding went out early this morning to homeowners living in Paradise Park and Felton Grove. A big pile of silt and debris is piled up from the last storm. Cars are parked at a higher elevation away from the flood zone for an easy escape.
Not necessarily because you're stuck and there's nothing you can do. And a lot of people that lost their cars last week.
It's not just people who feel the stress. The Covered Bridge Equestrian Center has already evacuated twice in these storms. Usually there are 84 horses stabled here. Currently, half remain. Horse owners are ready to evacuate a third time if necessary.
There's 82 horses altogether there. We try to call as many places as we can to figure out where we can put our horses along with everyone else.
Some well-traveled areas were closed throughout Santa Cruz County, either by mudslides, flooding, or trees down. Graham Hill Road in Santa Cruz shut down after a mudslide with acacia trees pushed a security truck over to the edge of the shoulder. The driver was not injured.
It's continuing. The pocket slides are continuing, trees down. Roads are closed throughout the county, big trees everywhere.
Of course, that road Graham Hill Road has reopened. Right now, the problem seems to be the high winds. It's knocking down trees and knocking wires down, and we've had a few accidents here in town. I might add that Highway 17 is open in both directions. Of course, it's down to one lane in the southbound and northbound lanes at Vine Hill Road. Dan? Aaron?
All right. Thank you very much, Phil.
Thanks, Bill. We were looking at some of the road closures in just the Central Coast, and the list is
I'm going to go get the list. I'll get the list and show it to you later in the broadcast because it's amazing, just in Santa Cruz County.
And on and on.
And other Santa Cruz County communities are being hit very hard with flooding.
In Rio Del Mar, Aptos Beach Drive is literally covered with water. Many businesses have sandbags in place to try and keep the water from getting inside. Some drivers are making their way through the flooded streets. Others aren't willing to take the risk.
Santa Cruz County Sheriff's Office has identified a man who died in the San Lorenzo River over the weekend. 46-year-old Eric Kane of Ben Lomond was found floating in the river on Saturday. An autopsy results are due later this week. The Sheriff's Department is investigating the cause.